Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear. The north. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Pacho. Fabian Ruiz. That's really well manoeuvred. Has a look and plays it forward. Tacho gets over and intercepts. And now the breakaway. Robertson. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Tacho. And it's gone back to the keeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Van Dijk. McAllister. Konate. And it's played forward. It's an exciting looking ball, that. Picks it up out wide. That's too far for anyone. Frimpong makes the interception. Jones shifted upfield. And here's Isak. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cleared away. Jones. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. Cross from Robertson. Jones.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press. It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Mohamed Salah. Konate, aim forwards. Hakimi. And it's Frimpong. Just about within shooting range. Doué. Neves. Doué. Now it's and the shot! It just took too long getting forward.
Kvaratskhelia cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but really it's nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he did it well enough. Better look next to him, maybe.
João Neves. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Frimpong. Van Dijk. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's Salah!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Marquinhos moved on forwards. Robertson, gently done. Vids. Robertson, done delicately. Gakpo looking to get on the end of this. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Played towards the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted. João Neves. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Van Dijk. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Here's a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tries to get it clear. Now it's Vitinha. Robertson shifted upfield. Now that's well seen too.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's played forward. Isak looks to get on the end of this. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Marquinhos. And it's Mendes. Calmly anticipates. Jones forwards and with intent. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That's the throw. Jones. Konate aim forwards. Danger averted for now. And claimed it back swiftly. Van Dijk, good looking ball. Defending of the desperate variety. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Marquinhos moved on forwards.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Hakimi. No way through there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's really well manoeuvred. Jones, aim forwards. That has been knocked clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Time, excellent interception. Konate, that's a lovely, neat pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz proves just a little bit too strong. He's free, he has got space. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. João Neves getting this one clear. And it's McAllister. That is a brilliant interception.
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
And he cuts out the supply. Robertson, gently done. Marquinhos did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That has been cut short. Jones shifted upfield. Gakpo ploughing through the middle. Fabian Ruiz. Vitz are looking to break at pace. Jones forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. And it's Hakimi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Van Dijk. Van Dijk, that's a sharp pass. That looks a good ball. Decent chance! He scores! And this is getting better and better.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Make things quite uncomfortable for them.
And now he has two. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
A crossfield changing the point of attack. Van Dijk. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
That's a fact. Leaken in! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Bits. And here's Isak. It's Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Fabian Ruiz tries to clear. Robertson. Chiesa. Up he goes! Should have put that one away. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Can he latch on to this? That's going to go a long way. That's been won straight back. And it's Robertson. Jones. No way through, so back it comes. Fabian Ruiz. And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. And he's picked out the run. Oh, great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. So here comes the substitution. It's going to be a double change then. Fabian Ruiz. Played towards the other side. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Robertson. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Robertson. And here's Chiesa. Wirtz. Knocks it out wide. Bradley. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's nice. Cross goes in there. And that's it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I certainly enjoyed a really good show of collective effort, both in attack and defence, Peter. I think they had good numbers for the link-up play.